The 10-year anniversary of GTA 5 and online is fast approaching. GTA 5 launched September 17th, 2013, and GTA Online launched a few weeks later, October 2013, PS3, Xbox 360. It's been almost 10 years. Time flies. And this game has made a ton of money, which I'm sure Rockstar and Take-Two are very happy about. Not just copies from PS3, Xbox 360, but PS4, Xbox One, PC, shard cards, the PS5, Xbox Series, Milked Exclusive Expanded, Enhanced Edition, and GTA Plus. So the question is, does Rockstar have something big planned for the 10-year anniversary? Or is it simply going to be the content that was included with the San Andreas Mercenaries update? And it could very well be that. But let's just say hypothetically that they are in fact going to put out a surprise 10-year anniversary update, which we'll talk about. Most likely not happening, but I would very much like to see an update. And the reason why I think it's possible is because the San Andreas Mercenaries update launched earlier than previous summer updates. A lot of them usually come out around July or August, whereas San Andreas Mercenaries came out in June. So that could be right there a sign as to Rockstar's plans for allowing time between this update and a September-October 10-year anniversary update. It's also possible, though highly unlikely, that there might be a surprise Red Dead Online update in July. Most likely not happening, but it would be nice if Rockstar did a final update for Red Dead Online as a thank you to the loyal Red Dead Online fans and players, but I don't see that happening. If it does, I'll definitely cover it and go back to Red Dead Online to check out a final update. But once again, nothing official as far as we know. The other reason why they may have put out this update in June is reasons. No reason whatsoever. They just did it. If that's the case, Rockstar, you really should have waited till like July or August to put this update out, because there have been a lot of issues that have come with San Andreas Mercenaries. You needed more QA time. There's been a few bugs. I think some of them Rockstar has actually fixed by now. The MOC bunker issue, the Cayo Perico weapon issue, and most recently the insurance issue. That still is probably a problem in the game, but hopefully Rockstar is working on that. So yeah, a few issues, a few problems with San Andreas Mercenaries, bug-wise, that could have used a little bit more polish. So you kind of rushed the update out. There has to be a reason why they rushed it out, which is why I think that there's still the possibility of there being a 10-year anniversary right around the corner. But then again, I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Let's just say there is a 10-year anniversary in the works. An update to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of GTA 5 and online. Specifically online, whereas they at least acknowledged the 10-year anniversary of GTA 5. What would that be? What would that entail? What would I like to see in my own ideas for a 10-year anniversary? Despite the fact that there is some clothing that celebrates the anniversary already added to the game, thanks to San Andreas Mercenaries, and an October card going to be dripped. It could be dripped sooner, but there is Halloween content revolved around the new Brigham, which is based off the Ecto 1 from GeauxBurns, one of my favorite movies of all time. Rockstar may have just decided not to include the 10-year anniversary update as part of the San Andreas Mercenaries update for two reasons. One, the 10-year anniversary content's not ready yet. And B, even if it was ready, Rockstar knows what's going to happen. If it was locked, the data miners would quickly locate it and leak it for everyone else to see. So there is a logical reason for Rockstar not including a hypothetical 10-year anniversary update along with the San Andreas Mercenaries update. I mean, yeah, they threw some shirts in there that mention the anniversary, but that could just be a red herring by Rockstar. I mean, I know that's me just going a stretch and pulling for straws and strings. All right, something else that is coming is the armored trucks are returning to GTA Online. And the armored trucks go all the way back to the original version of GTA Online with the 360 and PS3. So that could be another way that they're going to celebrate the 10-year anniversary. Maybe they bring back the crate drops that have unique items like those anniversary clothing where players will have to race across the map to be the first to claim the anniversary clothing. It's possible that's all they got planned. But then again, what if they have more? What if they have something big in the pipeline? And what would I like to see? At the very least, my ideas for a 10-year anniversary update. If Rockstar came to me asking, what would I like to see? First off, make things right with the community and restore the majority of those 200 cars you've taken off the websites. Some of them, they would probably just keep off the websites for reasons mostly to do with GTA Plus. But the problem is, even if players on PS4, Xbox One, and PC wanted to get GTA Plus, they can't. It's exclusive to PS5 and Xbox Series. But I would restore the vehicles. I would also have a free Enhanced Expanded Milked Edition upgrade for PC players. Career progress available across the board for all platforms, not just PS5, Xbox Series. Make it available for players on PC, PS4, as well as Xbox One. And the Cut Michael Trevor DLC that has been leaked years ago, well, at least the audio for it and some bits and pieces here, I would have that repurposed and remade or reforged as maybe some short trips for GTA Online featuring Michael and Trevor. So that would be cool. And I have more for Michael in just a minute. But first, another thing that people have been wanting for the longest time in GTA Online is mansions finally added to the game. The ability to buy your own mansion and customize it and upgrade it. And this could actually make sense to add now, the 10-year anniversary, because it's a great in-game content property. You start off with nothing, at the airport with Lamar, and you have to get like a small garage from a 2-car garage to a 6-car garage to the 10-car garages and more. So the mansion would be a good in-game property for us to aspire towards. Obviously, it would be expensive. There'd be customization, there'd be upgrades, but there'd be a lot to it. For example, a 50-car garage, that would be amazing. And a mini hangar with a helipad. The mini hangar would allow you to have some helicopters and a couple Vitos, like the Raiju and the Hydra, where you could spawn them from your helipad. Next would be mini games, or a gaming hall or a gaming room, where you could have some additional arcades. Maybe they'll add the original GTA as one of those arcades. I've been wanting that since, the 25-year anniversary of GTA. And other stuff like pool, bowling from GTA 4. Finally add that to the mansions. Air hockey. Poker. I would like a poker table. No, not a 3-card poker table. A Texas Hold'em poker table. Maybe also a blackjack table as well. And then a gym. This would be great just for fun activities. If you want to have some awards tied to it, Rockstar, like silver, bronze, platinum awards, like with weights, upper body, lower body, stationary bicycle, treadmill, an indoor swimming pool. It would also work for your stats. If your character hasn't maxed out their stats yet, you could just go to the gym like CJ could do in San Andreas. Additional rooms to launch almost everything from the convenience of your mansion, including like business terminals for your warehouses, for your businesses, MC businesses as well. So not just executive, but also MC, your nightclub hub. That would be cool. And the heists, the ability to launch any heists from your mansion. Your OG heist, the casino heist, the Cayo Perico heist, Doomsday heist, all that from the convenience of a player's mansion. Next, I would like to see an update to the traffic in GTA Online. There is some rumors out there that some of the developers have mentioned offhand, off the books, that the traffic could not be updated for reasons. But still, it would be cool if they actually could update the traffic in GTA Online, because GTA Online is meant to be in present day, not 2013 or 2014. Yet all the vehicles are from 2013 and 2014. So if you can't refresh the traffic, at the very least, make all the vehicles stealable, because there's vehicles you can steal and store in your garage and keep. But then there's a lot of hot vehicles that you can't store and keep, like the 9F. I think the Bullet, the Infernus, a few other vehicles driving around the game you cannot actually steal and keep. It'd be cool if you could actually steal and keep most of these vehicles in a GTA game, because, you know, the name of the game is Grand Theft Auto. So that would be awesome. But I doubt that they're going to refresh the traffic at this point. But maybe make it to where we can at least steal more cars in the game and keep them. Especially if you're just going to keep a lot of those cars off the websites going forward. North Yankton expansion. This is something we've been wanting for the longest time. It would be much smaller than Southern San Andreas, but it would be a nice area to go and own a property or two in, and maybe even have a heist tied to North Yankton and some activities in North Yankton, maybe skiing, maybe snowboarding. Maybe you can own snowmobiles in North Yankton since it's a snow map. Get into fights with the police, do some PvP action, maybe even the creator. They could add North Yankton to the creator, so you could have some unique races, LTSs, death matches, survivors, based around North Yankton. So that would be fun. Michael DLC. Now I am repurposing this from my fall 2022 wish list, but we're going to just go over it Cliff Notes wise. I think that we will see Michael eventually added to GTA Online. Ned Luke obviously is very friendly with Rockstar up to this day, and a lot of people would like to see Michael DeSanta eventually added to GTA Online. We've had a lot of other GTA 5 characters: Franklin, Trevor, Ron, Lamar, even Jimmy's in our arcade. So it's only a matter of time before I think we see Michael as a character we interact with. And it would make sense for a 10-year anniversary of GTA 5 and Online 10 years later after the events of GTA 5. We find out what Michael's been up to over the past 10 years. I think he's probably now running Richards Majestic. Solomon Richards is probably retired. I don't think he would be dead, because I think we still get like a text message from Solomon in the game, because there's some collectibles we can pick up for him. So just make it to where Solomon simply retired, hand the reins over to Michael, but Michael's having problems keeping Solomon Richards' dream alive, because there's a hostile takeover happening by various factions. It could be the Duggans. They took over the casino. Maybe now they want to take over Richards Majestic. It could be others as well involved, such as Dr. Freelander. You know, he's officially been introduced to GTA Online thanks to the drug war update, and he escaped. And he's also an antagonist to Michael. Michael canonically did not kill Dr. Freelander at the end of GTA 5, even though he wanted to. Maybe it's time for that rematch between Dr. Freelander and Michael, and that could very well happen with a Michael update as part of a 10-year anniversary. It could also be Solomon's son, because it was mentioned that Solomon's son was working with Devin Weston to take over Solomon's, movie studio. So that too is a very real possibility. Now, when it comes to the blockbuster, it's loosely based on GTA 5, and not everything that happens in GTA 5, but maybe some of the big story beats, what happens in North Yankton, and some of the heists that occur. And the characters would be renamed for legal reasons. But the GTA protagonist, your character, helps Michael. And maybe you have to buy one of these buildings in order to help Michael with the missions to stop the takeover of Richards Majestic. And you use one of these buildings in this lot to help him shoot his movie, from collecting props for the film, maybe gathering actors and actresses, or also maybe the writers. Whatever Michael needs, you have to go get it for him. And maybe there are stuff that's shot on the movie studio, right? In the green screens, or like Disney's version of the volume. Maybe Michael has his own volume now. Who knows? So you get to be the main character, or you are involved in the events in some way or form or capacity when it comes to Michael's blockbuster movie, loosely based off GTA 5. And as a reward for helping Michael stop the takeover and help him make the next blockbuster film for Richards Majestic, based off, once again, loosely the events of GTA 5, you get to be an associate producer, just like Michael was for Solomon back in the events of GTA 5. And even though I did mention possible like Michael, Trevor short trips, I would also like some short trips revolved around Michael and Franklin. So short trips too could be a combination of that mission with Michael and Trevor and some missions with Michael and Franklin. That would be amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much my ideas for a 10-year anniversary of GTA 5 and online. Mostly GTA Online, while at the same time acknowledging the 10-year anniversary of GTA 5 with the Michael content and finding out what Michael's been up to 10 years later. Is he still with Amanda? Has Amanda left him? Is he single? What's Tracy been up to? Does she have her own like OnlyFans account or whatever GTA's version of OnlyFans happens to be? Who knows? But we do know that Jimmy is still working in the arcade. And it would be kind of cool if there's like a scene where Michael meets you at the arcade and he has a little interaction with Jimmy. That would be cool, especially if you happen to own an arcade. It'd be a nice little bonus and a little Easter egg. So yeah, 10-year anniversary coming up September 17th for GTA 5, then October 1st for GTA Online. Whether or not Rockstar is just going to make it much to do about just a small celebration with some in-game cosmetics and the armored trucks coming back and maybe even the crates coming back, crate drops, or they have something much bigger planned, remains to be seen. But you think that for a game that's made Take-Two and Rockstar so much money that they have milked for a decade now, copies after copies sold from 360, PS3 to PS4, along with Xbox One, PC, and PS5 and Xbox Series, and the Shard cards, and now GTA Plus sales, and the fact that Rockstar has cut back on making video games, as many as they used to churn out, because of this game, you'd think that they'd have something pretty big planned for the 10-year anniversary of GTA 5, and especially GTA Online, other than the cosmetics that we've seen so far. But once again, I can see why Rockstar wouldn't include it until they're ready to launch that in September, because they don't want to spoil it. They do like keeping their secrets close to chest, and they know that the data miners, if they were to discover that locked content, would very quickly put it out there for the world to see. So a surprise update celebrating 10 years of GTA 5 and online is still a possibility, even if it is unlikely. I think it's more possible that we're getting a 10-year anniversary of GTA 5 and online than another summer update for Red Dead Online. I know, it's sad, but it's most likely the case. And after these celebrations for GTA 5 and online, no matter how big or small they happen to be, I feel like coming up in October, we're most likely going to get a long-awaited teaser for GTA 6. Makes sense because Rockstar teased Red Dead Redemption 2 in October 2016, and then it came out 2 years later in October 2018. So that's just my prediction when it comes to when we're finally going to get the long-awaited GTA 6 teaser, most likely after the celebrations of GTA 5 and Online's 10-year anniversary in September and early October. Then it'll be all about GTA 6. I could be wrong, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, if there was a hypothetical 10-year anniversary of GTA 5 and online, what would you like to see in that anniversary update? As always, feel free and let me know below in the comments section.